Battle Shonen, a genre where two people are boxing and dishing out nothing but smoke to everyone that goes against their ideals. You may be wondering, why do you despise Battle Shonens? I don't hate Battle Shonens, hell, 3 of my favorite animes of all time are all Battle Shonen. While the high points are typically the fights and the animation, everything else for majority of Battle Shonens is mediocre. While I do enjoy myself a great fight with amazing animation, I also enjoy something short with a great story, complex characters, with a high arching theme which many shonen animes don't really apply to. We have the outliers like JoJo, Hunter x Hunter, Fullmetal Alchemist. Those shows have a unique cast of characters with a great story that isn't bound with tropes and cliches. But one thing I do dislike about Battle Shonens is the theme of having this goal that's unrelatable to say the least. How can any teenage boy relate to Naruto? His goal is to basically become the president of his world. No rational teenage boy could ever relate with a goal like that. Or with Tanjiro, his mission to turn his sister back to a human. The unrelatable aspects is what drives me away from Battle Shonen. I want to somewhat relate to the main character. Look at Denji from Chainsaw Man. He's one shonen character a lot of people could really relate to. He doesn't have this big goal like finding the One Piece or becoming a Wizard King. His only goal is to do things that'll make him happy, which is extremely relatable. Relatability is huge for me when it comes to anime. I watch anime for the escape aspect. I want to be able to envision myself in the main character, and that's why I love Gintoki. He isn't bound by some goal, some unrealistic power-up, or any demon curse fox inside of him. He's just a man enjoying life. Characters like Denji and Gintoki do it for me, but we're not always gonna get a Denji or Gintoki. We're gonna be forced to get a Natsu or a Goku, which leads me to bring up the overused out of nowhere power-ups and transformations. This happens when the main character is facing off against a strong opponent, and the only way for them to win is if you give them an out of nowhere transformation or power-up. Goku's well known for his out of nowhere transformations and power-ups, just on the sole fact that he's the main character. I hate how this genre makes their character this unbeatable person that only wins due to plot armor. Look at Deku vs Muscle Dude. You want me to believe he used 1000% one for all? Like, no. This is easily a form of giving your character an undeserved power boost. And it gives no stake to the story if you can already predict that the main character never lose. Like, what's the point of watching if Natsu is destined to win every fight? What's the point of watching something be so climactic to only end with the main character saying some speech about their friends and then suddenly gaining a power that rivals their foe? It's always going to be set in stone that your main character is going to be possessed by some sort of demon or devil while having an edgy rival to having a useless heroine. Most of shonens follow this exact formula, and it gets redundant seeing so many shows with so much potential be reduced to such formula. Even though Battle Shonens isn't and probably will never be my cup of tea, I can quite say that Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man gives off a new potential for the genre that is shonen, and it'll probably break the social norm where the shonen anime is.